All right. So now, little kids, can you see my WebEx schedule on your screen? All right. So where was Ev? Where was today's chapter set?
Still at Mr. and Mrs. Johnston's place.
So they're still in the same setting as yesterday.
Yeah, and they went out and outside as well.
Yep. Nice one, thank you.
Ow.
What happened?
I haven't read that yet.
You were meant to do it before you got in here today, LJ.
Yeah.
My God, boy. So would it be fair to say, Kelsey, you gave us the time of where it was set. Can you give us that again from yesterday, please? Was it 17 something?
'89.
789 in December.
All right, so that's a pretty broad overview of when, isn't it? Can we can we break that down even further for today's chapter? Would it be fair? Is the next chapter when they woke up the next day? So could it be in the daytime? Right. So they're the first two from yesterday. On your whiteboards and paper that you have with you, can you guys please fill out the who, what and how for today's chapter? And I will touch base with you again in about, well, how long do you need, Ed? 5 minutes? I'll touch base again in 5 minutes. So the who, the what and the how. LJ, if you need some help because you haven't read it yet, pop some questions in the chat box for the other guys in the class and they will help you out. Okay?
Yeah. Do I still get the paper?
You'll need paper for dark texture or a whiteboard and a whiteboard marker. You'll need to write it down.
Yeah.
Hey, Jet. Jet,
Hello.
how you going?
Good.
What's been happening?
Not much.
Why not?
Just 'cause.
Are you out of bed yet?
Yeah.
You dressed?
Yeah. I've been out since 8 o'clock.
Oh. Did you put your grumpy pants on this morning when you woke up?
No.
Pardon?
Put my happy pants on because 2K. The new 2K came out today.
Oh, and have you got it? Is that 2K21?
Yeah.
Have you got it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, you better nail all this work really quick and then you can spend the rest of today and all weekend playing it.
Yeah.
No?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Did you hear what we're doing right now?
No.
All right. So if you have a look at the screen, we're having a look at today's chapter of Birrung. And Ev's told us that the setting, they're still at Mr. and Mrs. Johnson's place, the same setting as yesterday. It's in daytime in 1789 December. You guys have to fill out the who, the what and the how for today's chapter. If you have a look in the chat box, Ev and Jensen and Kelsey are giving LJ a hand because he hasn't had a chance to listen and do the reading yet. So if you need some help, look in the chat box. There'll be some answers in there for you.
Wait for today's work.
Yeah.
I'll just do it now so I can get it done.
Yep, too easy. Because one of our social skills is getting help and giving help, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. If you're done, just hold it up to the screen so I can see it, please. Or when you're done, I should say.
Where is it? Why is it not showing me? The chat box is not telling me the answers. It's not showing the
Ask Evan, Kelsey, and Jensen what you want to know.
the who and the what.
I just got a message from your mother, Jet. What would she want?
Probably asking if we have a WebEx.
Please, hey Nick, please make sure there is enough work for Jet to do all day today and all day tomorrow, so he can't play NBA 2K21. Do you think she would have sent that?
No.
No. She's just checking you're in here.
Yeah.
How we go? Is anyone finished yet?
Wait, what's the what answer?
Is there a problem today? Bit closer, Evo. Oh, not bad. I like it, my boy.
What about said?
So, Ev, can you tell me the who? Is there a main character in this chapter, or is it still spread over a couple, do you think?
It's still spread over a couple.
Okay, who are they?
Abaru, Barney, and Elsie.
Oops. Barney. I called Mum Barney. All right. Kelsey, is there a problem or a situation in this chapter that we would need to put into a summary if we're summarising this chapter?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay. What do you think, Ev?
Probably, maybe yes, because Abaru said in the book she confessed that her name wasn't actually Abaru. Her name was Birrung.
Abaru said, "Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? That's certainly worth mentioning. That's what we would probably call a plot twist, isn't it?" Oh, okay. How did they react to that, Jensen?
They reacted by, well, I don't really know how they reacted.
Well,
That's what I need to do in that one.
okay. How about why don't we add a why? Why did Abaru say that her name was Birrung? Have some thinking about that. You might even have to predict why. What do you think about the why, Ev? Why do you think Abaru told them their real name?
Because not sure, maybe.
Not sure, maybe.
Yeah, not sure.
What about maybe a prediction? Why don't you take a guess?
Maybe because she didn't want everyone making fun of her, maybe making fun of her.
Okay.
So she changed her name.
Yeah, okay. I'll just put in brackets there, prediction, yeah?
Yeah.
That's okay. Sometimes it's like, sometimes when we do a prediction, it's also like, you know how we've been doing a lot of work on tricky and unknown words. We take a bit of a guess at what it might mean. That's okay. So, yeah, we'll go back to the how a bit later. Fair to say, is there enough information there for us to be able to do a summary on today's chapter, or is there's other information that we need? Jensen, Kels?
No, I think that's enough to do our summary.
Because remember, our summaries are concise, aren't they? We're doing really concise summaries with all of the important information.
Yeah.
All right, how would we start this summary, today's chapter?
Hmm.
Hey, that was still after.
What about? Oh. What about that as a start? It was the day after they sat down for dinner.
Yeah.
What else? Else could we add?
Pardon? What else can we add?
Yeah.
And then Barney went outside, and then she heard the door shut, and it was Elsie
Yep.
that come out and sat next to her.
How's that look?
Yeah.
All right. What should we put after that, Kelsey? Remember, concise, all the important information. Kelsey. What? Don't just mute yourself again. I unmuted you for a reason, girl. What's next?
Abaru came out next and sat down with them.
Okay.
Give me a minute.
Who's that, Ev? All right, Jensen. How does that read? And then what happened? What should we put in next?
Next we should have where Barney realizes that it was Abaru that saved them and led Mr. Johnson to their hut.
Okay. How did Barney realise? How's that read?
Save them from the convicts.
Hello? What should we... Hello, how do I end up down there? That's concise, so we don't want to do too much more. How can we finish this off, Ev?
Maybe with then they went back inside and went back to bed.
Yeah. What about? So we've already said that one of the main points we pulled out was that Abaru said her name was really Birrung.
Yeah.
So we probably need to finish off with that, I think. So how do we put that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did that happen when they were in bed, or did that happen outside?
That happened outside.
All right. What was it after that Barney realised that Abaru would save them?
Yes.
Okay. So how will we work that?
After. Let's put up the how in the chat box.
How's that sound?
After the realistic Abaru told them. Yeah, it sounds good.
What did you put in there for the how, Ev?
They reacted with a giggle, and then Barney said maybe Birrung gets Abaru can have their own language.
Okay. So you guys listen to this and tell me what you think. Actually, Kelsey, sorry, not me. Kelsey, can you read that little summary down the bottom, please?
It was the day after they said then Barney went outside and Elsie followed her out there. Abaru followed them both outside as well. Barney then realised that it was Abaru who saved them from the convicts. After the realisation, Abaru told them that her real name was Birrung.
All right. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Do you think that is an accurate summary of the chapter today? Yeah. Is there anything that's been missed? Is there something that you've read that and heard that and you thought, hang on, there's something not in there that was really important? No, we're all good? Sweet. Okay, so with your reading task that's been dropped today, I want you to do exactly the same thing as that. See how that summary is, that's only 4 sentences long, so it's really small. And that's what we mean by concise. It's packing as much information as we can into a small period of writing. So follow this for your writing today, and then I want a voice recording of your summary. Okay? Ev, can you just read that summary again for me, please? I just want to try something. Yep.
It was the day after they sat down for dinner. Then Barney went outside and Elsie followed her out there. Abaru followed them both outside as well. Barney then realised that it was Abaru who saved them from the convicts. After the realisation, Abaru told them that her real name was Birrung.
All right, thanks. Now that I just timed that. That was 20. Hang on, that was 27 seconds. So it's not a big. I saw you, LJ. Just hang on a minute. It's not a big audio recording you have to do for your reading today. It should only be about 30, 40 seconds, if that. Okay. Jay, what's up?
We should put. Abaru told them that Elsie's real name was Birrung. Not
Sorry?
her real name was Birrung.
Go again.
That Elsie's real name is Birrung.
Burn. Can you put that in the chat box, please? Elsie's real name's Birrung. I thought Abaru's real name was Birrung.
Abaru's was Birrung.
Mr. L,
Yo.
do we just post this pretty much? This recap?
What I want you to do, I want you to use that same format for your book that's posted. Do a brief summary of what you've read today in your other book, but I want you to do a voice recording of your summary. So it's like an oral summary. I want you to do an oral summary recording and post
Do we
it.
write it at all?
You can write it.
Al.
You can write it if you want to then follow it, because sometimes it's easier to write it than read. Yeah?
Al.
Hang on. Answering LJ. Not LJ, answering Jet. So write it down, Jettles, and then just record a voice recording. Okay?
Do we have to write it though?
Not if you don't want to.
Alright, okay.
LJ, what's up?
Whose real name is Birrung?
Abaru?
Is that a girl? Or a
Yeah.
boy?
Yeah, girl.
Girl.
Excuse me,
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
L.
Yes, Jettles.
Do we like what's the name? Read our own book or
Yes.
this book?
No, your own book. Yours will be yours would have dropped while you're in here with me.
Yeah, because
Jet, you've been reading the Binna Man, yeah?
No, I've been reading Captain Underpants.
No, for reading in class, you've been reading Binna Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm taking off. Any other questions?
Oh yeah, one more.
What?
Is what's the math today?
Yeah, still working on data. So we're working on tallies, caps, and summarising tally data.
In what's the name?
That's all.
Mathletics.
No, Seesaw.
Mathletics.
Seesaw.
we did athletics yesterday.
That's right. All right. You got something else for me, LJ, before we go? You're good? Thumbs up if you're good. Yeah. You're good, Jensen?
Yeah.
All right. Have a great day, and I'll see you around.
Okay.
Right.
Bye.